In this lecture, we're going to learn about the switch case statement that is used for making multi-way decisions in C, like we have done it using the else if ladder. Okay, now let's see how switch case works. As the name suggests, it has two keywords, switch and case. So these are the keywords already reserved in C. Okay, switch is a keyword and case is a keyword that is reserved in C, that is used for switch case statement. Now this is the syntax for switch case statement available here. Let's see how is this actually working. Now first of all, we will start with switch, okay, and open the parenthesis, then you write down the expression. Now this will be the expression that will evaluate to integer or character. That means this expression should not evaluate to float or double or any other data type. This should always evaluate to integer value or the character constant. Okay, so this is one check that you have to follow in switch case statement. So first of all, this expression is evaluated. Now this expression will have any integer output or any character output. Okay, now inside the switch case, we're going to write multiple cases. Okay, so we have this case is a reserved keyword in C. Okay, so we write case, then we give space and we give one label. Now this label will also be either an integer or a character. Okay, so all these labels will be either integer value or the character constant. Okay, so these are the labels. Now how it works is very simple. Okay, so first of all, expression 1 is evaluated. Now this will evaluate to 1, let's say it is evaluating to the integer value. It will evaluate to one integer value. Let's say that value is x. Okay, now in my switch case, all these labels would be the integer labels. So this can be one integer number, this can be another integer number, this can be another integer number, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is how it comes. Now it will try to check the output of this expression is x. Which one label is this x matching with? It will match with any one of these labels, or it may not match with any labels. So if it is not matching with any labels, that will go to the default one. So default is a keyword in C. Okay, we don't have label here, we just write default. Okay, and if nothing is matches, then default statement is executed. There is no match. Okay, so the output of this expression is x. Now x may be any integer value, right? And all these labels are integer. Now it will try to see where it matches. Okay, so let's say if it matches to label 2, or let's say this one, this matches with x, then it will directly go to label 2. Okay, and then it will execute the label 2 statement, that is statement 2, it will execute. And there is one keyword called as break. So there are many keywords that we have learned in this lecture. Switch is a keyword, okay, case is a keyword, label is not a keyword, default is a keyword, and break is a keyword. 4 keywords that we have learned. Okay, now here let's say label 2 matches, statement 2 is executed, then you'll encounter this break statement. What will break do is that break will take you directly out of the switch case. Okay, the job of break statement is to take you or make you jump out of the switch case. Okay, so wherever break is encountered in a switch case, it will directly take you outside of the switch case, because once I have executed the statement 2, I did not go and check with other labels as well. Okay, so I just stop there and then come out of the switch case. So coming out of switch case is done using the break keyword. Okay, so break is actually used for making an unconditional jump. So it is actually helping me to jump from this particular body of the switch. Okay, it will make me come out of the switch case statement. Okay, so this is how it works. Now let's try to understand this in more details by taking this example, wherein you are supposed to find the grade obtained by the student if you are given the grade point as an input. So grade point is the input, grade must be the output. Okay, if grade point is 5, the grade is A plus. If grade point is 4, the grade is A. If grade point is 3, the grade is B. If grade point is 2, the grade is C. And if the grade point is 1, grade is D. Now what would be my expression for this switch case? Now expression should evaluate to either integer or a character. So here we are talking about the grade point which is integer. So my expression should evaluate to the integer number. So let's say that grade point is stored in the variable grade point, small letters. So I'll just write grade point here as the expression in my switch case. Okay, this is the expression. Now this can either be 5, 4, 3, 2 or 1. Okay, so if it is grade point is 5. So I'll have to put that each of these grade points in a case label. So here I put 5. That means if case is 5, that means if the grade point is 5, I'll display the grade is A+. Okay. Now, and then break obviously, because this will come here. Now, if case is 4, if grade point is 4, I'll display that the grade is A. Okay. Similarly, grade 3, grade point 2. Okay. If it is grade point 2, I'll display that C is the grade received by the student. Now, if none of these matches, then I'll have to go to the default case. Okay. So I'll have to write the default case here, default, default case. Okay. Now, in the default case, what I write is, because I've only included 5, 4, 3, 2. So if none of these are matching, that it must be case of D grade. That means the grade point must be 1. So in that case, I'll just write printf, the grade is D. Okay. And then I can write break. Now it's not needed to write break in the default. Okay. But still it's a good practice to write a break, because if in case you have any more cases that is going to be added up below the default, then this break will work there and you will not have any annoying result, right? So it's a good practice to write a break in default as well. Okay. But in other places, break is required. If you don't write break, then you may not get the correct answer. Okay. Let's say I skip writing break here at, let's say I skip writing break. Still the program will run. Okay. Still the program will compile and run. Okay. But let's see how it works. Now what happens here is, if the grade point is 5, okay, it will come to case 5. Okay. So it will print A++ as the output. So A++ is displayed because 5 is matching here. Okay. Now it will not find break. So what is it going to do is, it will come down. It will see next statement here is printing A. So it will also print A. Okay. Then it will find break. Only then it will come outside of the switch case. Okay. So this is not a valid output. So therefore, having a break is very important in switch case. I hope in this lecture you have understood how the switch case statement works. And in the next lecture, we are going to write a computer program to demonstrate the switch case statement on a different problem. Okay. That's all in this lecture. Stay tuned.